If you want to buy a house, your credit score is the first thing you should check. A credit score is a number that shows how good you are at paying back money. It usually ranges from 300 to 850. The higher your score, the better your chances of getting a loan with low interest. Most banks and lenders prefer a credit score of 700 or above to approve home loans easily. But don't worry if your score is a little lower. You can still get a loan, but you might have to pay a higher interest rate or provide a bigger down payment. To improve your credit score, always pay your bills on time, avoid using too much of your credit card limit, and don't apply for too many loans at once. Also, check your credit report regularly to fix any mistakes that might be lowering your score. Even a small mistake can make a big difference. Remember, your credit score tells lenders how trustworthy you are. So, if you plan to buy a house, work on your score first. It can save you a lot of money in the long run and help you get your dream home more easily. Loan options. Once your credit score is in good shape, the next step is to explore loan options. There are many types of home loans, and choosing the right one can save you a lot of money. The most common types are conventional loans, FHA loans, VA loans, and USDA loans. Conventional loans are ideal for people with strong credit and stable income. FHA loans are backed by the government and are good for first-time buyers with lower credit scores. VA loans are for military members and veterans, while USDA loans are for people buying homes in rural areas. Each loan type has different rules for credit score, down payment, and interest rates, so it's important to compare and understand each one. You can talk to a loan officer or use online calculators to see which loan fits your budget. Always check the loan term too. Some loans are for 15 years, others for 30. Shorter terms mean higher monthly payments, but less total interest. Knowing your loan options gives you more power and confidence when buying a house. Down payment. The down payment is one of the biggest steps in buying a house. It's the amount of money you pay up front before getting the home loan. Usually, it's 10% to 20% of the house price. For example, if the house costs 5 million rupees, a 10% down payment would be 500,000 rupees. Some loan programs like FHA allow you to pay even less, sometimes as low as 3.5%. But with a good credit score, you might get better deals and lower interest rates. A larger down payment can help reduce your monthly loan payments and show the lender that you are serious and financially stable. It also means you'll need to borrow less money, which can save you a lot over time. Start saving early, cut unnecessary expenses, open a savings account just for your house fund, and consider side jobs if needed. Some banks also offer down payment assistance programs, especially for first-time buyers. The more you can pay up front, the smoother your loan approval process will be. A smart down payment strategy can bring you one step closer to owning your dream home. Pre-approval. Before you start looking for a house, getting pre-approved for a loan is a smart move. A pre-approval is a letter from a lender that shows how much money you're allowed to borrow based on your income, credit score, and financial history. It's not a final loan offer, but it gives you a clear idea of your budget and helps you avoid wasting time on homes you can't afford. When you apply for pre-approval, the lender will check your credit report, ask for proof of income, job details, and any debts you owe. If everything looks good, you'll get a pre-approval letter that's usually valid for 60 to 90 days. This letter shows sellers that you are a serious buyer, which can give you an advantage in a competitive market. Some sellers won't even consider offers from buyers who aren't pre-approved. Also, pre-approval helps you lock in an interest rate early, which can save you money if rates go up later. Remember, being pre-approved doesn't mean you must buy a home, but it makes the buying process much smoother when you're ready. House hunt. Now that you're pre-approved, it's time for the exciting part: house hunting. But don't just look for beauty, focus on value. Start by making a list of what you need. How many bedrooms, bathrooms, parking space, school nearby, or close to your workplace. Set a realistic budget and stick to it. A beautiful house that breaks your budget will only cause stress later. Use online property sites, visit open houses, and take your time exploring neighborhoods. Walk around the area at different times of the day to check the vibe. Is it peaceful, safe? Are there grocery stores, parks, or hospitals nearby? These small details make a big difference in your future comfort. If possible, hire a real estate agent. They can help you find better deals, avoid scams, and guide you through the paperwork. Don't rush. Sometimes the perfect house takes time to find. Remember, buying a house is a big commitment, so make sure the place you choose feels right, fits your needs, and is within your financial range. Happy house hunting. Closing process. After finding your perfect house and the seller accepts your offer, the final step is the closing process. This is where all the paperwork is completed, payments are made, and the house officially becomes yours. But it's not just signing papers. It's a detailed process that can take a few weeks. First, your lender will do a final check on your credit and financial documents to approve the loan. Then comes the home inspection and appraisal. An inspector checks if the house has any hidden problems like plumbing issues, damaged roof, or electrical faults. An appraiser makes sure the house is worth the price you're paying. If everything looks good, the loan is finalized. You'll then review the closing disclosure, which includes all costs like taxes, loan fees, and insurance. On closing day, you'll sign a lot of documents, make your down payment, and pay any remaining fees. Once that's done, the keys are yours. Make sure to double-check everything and ask questions if you're confused. A smooth closing means no surprises later. And finally, you'll step into your new home with confidence and pride. Future planning. Buying a house is just the beginning. Now it's time to plan for the future. Owning a home comes with responsibilities like paying property taxes, home insurance, utility bills, and regular maintenance. Make a monthly budget to manage all these expenses so you don't get overwhelmed later. Start building an emergency fund for sudden repairs, like if your water tank leaks or the roof needs fixing. Also, try to pay a little extra on your loan whenever possible. Even a small extra payment can reduce your interest and help you pay off the loan years earlier. Think long-term. Do you plan to stay here for many years? Or is it a starter home? If it's a long-term home, consider home improvements that increase value, like upgrading the kitchen or adding solar panels. Lastly, protect your investment. Keep all documents safe, stay on top of payments, and never ignore small damages. They often become big, expensive problems. Your home is your biggest asset. Plan smartly, and it will give you comfort, security, and financial growth for many years to come. Congratulations! If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of most people dreaming about owning a home. We just walked you through everything, from understanding your credit score to planning for your future as a homeowner. These aren't just steps. They're your foundation for long-term financial success. Buying a home with good credit isn't only easier, it's smarter. You get better loan deals, lower interest rates, and stronger buying power. And remember, it all starts with smart credit habits. But this is just one part of your journey. Good credit doesn't just help you buy a house. It can also help you build wealth and freedom in other powerful ways. That's why in our next video, we'll show you how to start a business with good credit. Yes, your credit can help launch your dream company too. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and don't miss the next level of your financial journey. Your house is just the beginning. Your empire is waiting. Next up, start a business with good credit. Coming right after this.